my channel. All right, so welcome to this matchup between Time Lord and over here playing Skaven and Random Nyx. This is part of HW's Fresh Recruit tournament. So I had the fortune of playing in it earlier against Random Nyx. He was successful in defeating me by bringing Skaven against my Lizardmen and a double Hell Pit build. And over here we have Time Lord rocking a Hell Pit of his own. He's got a couple of clan rats, Skaven slaves. You can never go wrong with those, I suppose. One unit of rat ogres, which is maybe a little bit thin. He does have a chariot. Will be interesting to see how that performs in this matchup. He's got his plague priest and Ikka Claw, and of course the council guard. So I think this is something that Time Lord has used before. We'll see if these Warplock Giselles get any value here. I do have some concerns with him deploying them so far away from his Hell Pit and his rat ogres. He might have a little bit of difficulty protecting them depending on how much mobility the Empire brings, but we shall see. Over here we have very little in the way of, well, actually, I take that back. There is 2 units of Cav, the Knights of Blazing Sun, and then Outriders with grenade launchers. Then we have some archers over here, Volkmar the Grim, and the Bright Wizard. So, yeah, let's see how this goes. Oh, Random Nyx needs to take a pee break. So it looks like Time Lord is going to try and push in and take his woods, and then maybe come and pressure around here. I'm not sure if Time Lord is expecting to see Empire cavalry or not. Or sorry, Empire shooting. But it looks like what shooting they did bring is sort of
number of shooting, yeah.
Yeah, it's more mid-range shooting with the archers, and I think the archers will probably trade cost effectively with the Giselles, unless the Giselles can get in on the knights.
I
It's
just
going to
feel
be
that the
tough.
Giselles shouldn't shoot them. Like they're not gonna they are armored and silver shielded. They're not gonna kill anything worth value if they're
Oh, you
shooting
don't
at the
think
archers.
so?
So no,
Oh,
they're not gonna get their
no,
value back.
no, I don't think the Giselles should shoot the archers. I think they have to shoot the cavalry in this matchup. So there's only
Yeah.
two good targets for the Giselles, and Time Lord went in on 2 units of Giselles. It could be a lot. There is, of course, Volkmar the Grim and the Bright Wizard, but Volkmar the Grim has heals and a ton of magic missile resist. Actually, I'm looking at the Volkmar build. He didn't. Oh yeah, he did bring Jade Griffin. Yeah, that's almost an auto pick versus Skaven if you do expect some shooting. It just gives you so much flexibility.
I don't
So looks like Random Nyx is back from taking a pee, and they're ready to go.
I'm mildly concerned that Time Lord doesn't have enough mobility in order to
I,
get back into those
I agree.
archers.
I think he's too wide for the amount of mobility he has. I think if you're going to go a Hell Pit build, you probably want to go a lot tighter. But we'll see. We'll see.
Yeah. Are those
Uh,
the crossbows or are those the new hunters, those
those
archers?
are the cheap 300. Oh no, archers, archers. Yeah, I think those are the cheap 350 ones. The new.
So they're not the crossbowmen, they're the new
No,
ones.
no, the new ones. Yeah, they're very cost effective. If I were to
And
play
they've got
Empire, I
bonus
would
versus
probably bring them
large,
too.
right? So they will melt a hell
No,
pit.
those are the huntsmen. The regular ones
Oh.
don't. But trust me, in aggregate, they do enough damage. If you get enough of them shooting, it doesn't matter.
I don't know if I like the way this map looks either. This is just a lot of water, which gives debuffs to infantry, right? Melee defense for infantry.
Yeah,
I don't
but
know if he wants to fight in that.
there's the dichotomy though, because if they fight in the woods, it's a debuff to large. So it kind of goes both ways. You got to pick really carefully where you want the fight to happen. But it looks like the infantry is Random Mix's infantry is crossing the water now, so the fight will have to be in the woods, and I guess Time Lord's okay with that. I mean, he does get the protection of the
Trees from his.
trees from shooting. Over here with Outriders with grenade launchers coming around the rear. Knights of the Blazing Sun are beating up some Skaven slaves in the woods. Rat Ogre's so far inactive and haven't responded. Same thing with Doomwheel Menace. I guess Time Lord is
I've
trying to make sure he's got the shooting at the right thing. It looks like he's shooting at the Tattersoul, which is an interesting choice. I don't think he's in range of this. He is in range of the Bright Wizard. Maybe he should be sniping that instead.
the other thing I don't like about. I was just thinking. think he's better off fighting the trees too because he has a single entity. He gets surrounded and takes hits regardless because it gets attacked in the rear. So the melee defense matters less, but Cav tends to use its melee defense a little more.
Ooh, that was a
Single
lot of
entities.
damage. I just got taken by the flagellants. I'm not sure why. Maybe it was, I don't know. This Council Guard seemed to be doing very well against the flagellants. Was the sport of play creates an egg hit.
Is he pulling back that help hit?
He's going to probably want to pull back the Giselles. I do think the Empire Chaff is going to get ground down. I don't know if the archers are on guard mode. I think maybe Random Mix forgot to do that, and it looks like they're pushing up a little bit into some summons here. Hellpit's coming over. He's clearing out a lot of things. I mean,
Yeah, this is when he should just run through.
Hellpit plus Council Guard. Nothing is going to move that. So, we'll see. Over here, the Knights of the Blazing Sun looks like they're getting chipped down. The Radogors have responded now. Balance Bar is still locked, pretty much dead even. If Time Lord can
I don't know
secure
if that
this
was the
other
best place to put those
woods,
summons.
it's
He could
gonna
have put
open
them a
a lot
little
of things.
farther back.
We'll see. He still has an inactive Doom thing Menace, but maybe Time Lord's waiting to use that once the ammunition of the Empire has dropped down a little bit. But there's 2 units with full ammunition. Maybe he's turned off fire at will. I'm not sure. I guess being very disciplined here. Rat Ogres are going to make a play to try and take out the Bright Wizard, but these archers are going to respond and try and shoot some shots in at them. Over here...
Those aren't archers. Those are...
Yeah, these are archers. 3 units of archers. They're going to do a lot of work to these Rat Ogres. That's a big mistake. It looks like there's just... I don't know what happened to the jails. 1 unit...
I got that delayed from your video. That's why
Okay.
I think it's...
Oh, no worries. I mean, Volkmar's fighting in Council Guard ends with a Hell Pit. And against Ikit and an Assassin, I don't think... I know he's tanky, but even for him, that is a lot to deal with. And I think Time Lord is probably happy with that scenario. We'll see. So it looks like he sprung the trap with the Dwarf Thing Menace, but the Knights of the Blazing Sun are hot in pursuit. On the left flank, it looks like these things are spilling out of the woods. The Giselles are active, and they are shooting in on probably those Knights who are going to get chipped down. It does say they are losing, so the Rat Ogres are doing okay. The Slaves have gotten into the Archers, cutting them up pretty well. How's Volkmar doing over here in this big fight? So Volkmar's down to about half health. He is probably going to try and pull out and regen up. He's certainly kept the Hell Pit busy for a little while, and I don't think there's anything that's really going to be able to keep him locked in place. It looks like this Hell Pit has gotten tied up on some spear mode. He's going to cause some terror and break these things off. So just a mosh pit in the woods. Things are starting to look like the balance bar is shifting. Maybe in favor of Skaven, but I'm not entirely sure. What do you think, Alfair?
I think that's Skaven favored. I think it's
Yeah.
Skaven favored because
Yeah.
he got on top of those archers
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
Volkmar's taking hits and he doesn't have melee defense because he's in the
Yeah.
trees.
Bright Wizard's down.
Fighting Council.
Hell Pit's full HP. And like if the archers go down, what's going to kill the Hell Pit? There's literally nothing on the map that can kill the Hell Pit. That was my problem last game. I was fighting against 2 Hell Pits. So
I mean, you can slowly whittle down a Hell Pit because it isn't armored with just spear infantry, which the Empire has it cost effective usually, but
Yeah.
I don't think he's got a lot of those left to do it.
yes and no, because it does still cause terror, and it does have AoE splash damage, and regen. So I don't know. I think Hell Pit. It's obviously not ideal to be fighting in spears, but in a pinch, I think you can do it.
I think it can do it.
Yeah, down goes.
He's just getting on top of these archers again. The Empire player is not rallying archers well enough.
If I'm Time Lord, maybe instead of chasing, I just pull back and make all these wavering troops rout. I mean, he seems to be doing very well in the woods. He still has some shooting left on the field, maybe? No, I don't know. The Empire...
I don't know.
The Knights of the Blazing Sun are very low. These ones are gone. Bright Wizard got a nice shot in on the Hell Pit, but he's going to go down from the Assassin and Co. And it looks like Time Lord's going to run away with this. So congrats to Time Lord. Doom Thing Menace is very high health, and Hell Pit's very high health. And it looks like Random Mix is conceding at this point. He just said GG's.
There we go, Time Lord. Oh.
My boy! This was a nice map because it forced, I think, a bit of a atypical playstyle. Not just sitting in a corner and shooting, which seems to be common in a lot of maps. I like the woods sort of change the dynamic a little bit. But
I just feel like it's a little too niche of a map with trees and water everywhere. There's no middle ground or anything. It's either large is debuffed or infantry is debuffed. There's really no...
yeah, I don't know. I think large tends to do well because Water, I mean, it gives the large can kind of waddle through that without too many problems. And even in the trees, I know you get melee attack debuffs, but you're also protected from shooting. And for large, that's I think more of a big deal than the melee attack debuff. Like if I have a large unit, I seem to do okay in the trees. And I mean this battle certainly suggests that's the case because the help it took no damage. Balance bar is creeping back a little bit, but I don't. I get if Time Lord just sits the help hit in the council guard, like I don't see how there's anything that's gonna kill him, especially if he sits in the trees. There's literally nothing that the Empire has. Time Lord and this guy Ika Claw has like sneaky maneuverability, 40 speed, but he also gets this like jetpack animation, which I feel like puts his speed up higher than what it's listed. Like his charge, he covers ground and he has surprising amount of mass. See this? Like when he charges in, he's blasting in.
I feel like he could just route those spears.
He's getting shot in the back here. That's going to be a little bit painful. And there's a lot of Empire stuff regrouping. This is why I was a little bit thinking he probably shouldn't stray too far from those woods. The Outriders with grenade launchers, they could do aggregate damage on that hell pit. Oh, Ikit Claw is saying, get off my hell pit. Are they gonna wave? Are they gonna break off of that? Ooh, the orb and that warp lightning did pretty good work there. And Giselles are still up. I mean, if I have the Giselles, I'm probably just trying to focus down those Outriders. They don't have great leadership. Yeah, and that's exactly what Time Lord's doing. If you can just get them to break, that's gonna really free things up for the.
Yeah, but the dwarf thing, man.
Looks like the assassin caught that fire wizard, by the way, too. So he's not coming back, and that's GG. So well played to Timeline.
Time we're back? No, that's Rocco.
Should I kill the stream or just keep like dipping in and out of games?
I think just keep dipping in and out of games.
All right, I'm gonna do my own stream here. Anyone who's watching this, I encourage you to go watch and support my son HW because it's his tournament. I don't want to leech off of him, but
Is he even streaming right now?
he is. Yeah.
Victory for the
Yeah, my
Truki!
boy. What's up, Time Lord? Good job, man.
Hey, GG. Yeah.
We just I live streamed your game. I don't know if you realize.
He's offline.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I just streamed it.
Oh,
So
thanks.
you can watch my commentary.
Wait, how are you doing that?
There
From where?
There were 6 spec slots open, so I just.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Oh,
I just-
nice. Oh, sweet. I want to
So,
see that. I'll
Yeah,
have to
so
go.
you can watch it. It's on my channel, but I'm gonna dip in and out of games, I guess, and see if I can watch some stuff.
All right. So that was round 2, so I guess he's out. Then I go to round 3. I don't know who I'm. Agony Twitchy or Reisu. That'll be interesting to see who I'm forcing then. I guess.
Or maybe I won't be able to. I don't know.
Alright.
There's a game between Battle Bunny and Sneaky Beaky. I think Battle Bunny is Agony Twitchy. Congrats, man. That Hell Pit this was Hell Pit plus Storm Vermin. It's just that ROR one is unkillable. It's so strong.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, and I knew he wasn't going to have any like ability of shooting it easily in the woods, so
Yeah.
I was relying on the area there because otherwise that would have not worked with like a bunch of because he had good counters for that, but I just like fought him in the woods pretty much.
Yeah, I'm a little surprised you didn't see Wolfheart. I mean, I don't think Volkmar was a bad choice.
Wolfheart's just
But
retardedly broken, so.
yeah, I'm a little surprised you didn't see him.
You have the option of the retardedly broken one or the. Good lord. Yeah, you go with the retardedly broken one.
I'm
Yeah.
I'm a little surprised he fought you in the woods with Volkmar. Like I don't know why he had the
Yeah, I
mobility.
don't know why he I think he just I think he thought
Just a
he could
micro
pull
mistake?
through with the regen and like I just summoned a bunch of stuff there.
Like he was literally in your like Council Guard with halberds and Hellpit and
Yeah.
Ikiclaw and like there were so many other places on the map he could have gone to the other woods and then cleared that out with his cavalry and then come back. Like I didn't
Yep.
understand that, but
Yep.
obviously
Yeah.
when you're spectating, it's much easier to be a critic, right? In the
Well,
heat of the
yeah.
moment as
Well,
well.
remember he couldn't see all my units, right? In the other woods, also.
Well, he did when he
So
sent out
that
with
was
Cav.
well, yeah. But you can't. I mean, some of them will become hidden. I mean, he saw them, yeah,
Yeah,
but some of them will become hidden and
and
so
some
on over time.
yeah, and something weird happened with his archers too. I think he forgot to put them on guard mode, and they kind of just walked into your summons. They only have 100.
Hmm.
Those ones only have 120 range too.
They've got pea shooters.
Mm.
So it's Shinigami and Twitchy, I think, right now. Oh, Prussian Prince beat Amber. Ooh.
Hmm.
I'll have to go back and watch that stream later.
Yeah, agreed.
Newt beat Modern.
Huh.
Uh,
I guess I'm just waiting on the game from Agony Twitchy and Roosley.
I think I think that's the game that I'm watching right now. Sneaky Peeky and Shinigami.
Hmm.
Sorry, I don't. Hopefully, no one's gonna get pissed at me. I haven't bothered putting up a screen for during the army selects. I guess I can do that, so people don't accuse me of like sniping or whatever. But like literally anyone could go in the lobby with the password and just. Uh,
Yeah, it's true. Anybody could
Select
join.
it. Like it's not. Yeah, I mean it's not like it's
I don't
super
think.
secret.
Can you tell how many people are watching? I think it's just me.
Yeah, right now it's just you. So no, I know that there's nobody screen sniping. And when Time Lord was playing, it was literally just you as well. So no one can accuse me of like revealing the secrets. But
Unless, unless they think we're telling Time Lord as he's playing, but you
uh,
can hear us talk,
he,
so we're clearly not.
yeah,
Yeah.
he wasn't even in our Discord. So
Yep.
he came in after the game.
What is this video that's called "We've Been Recruiting"?
Oh, that's just because there were a bunch of people who like for some reason ended up joining our group, and I think recruiting is misleading because we haven't really been recruiting, but we just stumble across people and we're like, all right, if you want to join us, you can. So
Yeah.
we've grown a little bit, yeah. We picked up EXO, we picked up Menace,
I'm just watching the stream here. One
a few other people, yeah. Go ahead, Tom. In the meantime, I'm gonna cast the other stream. So over here we have Lamprey's Revenge, which is one I haven't had success with, and another rotting Promethean gunnery mob, and Necrofex Colossus. So maybe there have been some balance changes that have made these more relevant. I haven't followed the patch notes too closely. There's some Morgul's, Vampire Fleet Captain
I
on
really
foot,
don't
not surprising.
like the Dread Knight
Pushing.
Regiment of Renowned pick. I'm really not a fan of that.
Yeah,
Especially
I'm
not
not.
against Vampire Coast when you
I'm
don't need AP Cav that much.
agree. Well, they could do well
And
against the Lampreys. Maybe they've played this matchup before and they know something we don't know. But
I
yeah,
guess
I agree with you though. I think you're better off with
they're
just the
just
cheaper
they're a
ones.
high value target that'll get gutted by the Necrofex.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, they'll be licking their chops to shoot that. He would have to keep them so far back.
He also took the Necrofex Regiment of Renown, which is you don't see that one too often, just because the normal one's so good against Cav.
Okay, so as a Dark Elf player, I agree with you. I'm gonna criticize some things here. He's got a full loadout on Malkith and a full loadout on the Sorcerer Beast. There's no way he's gonna have the Winds of Magic to use all of those
Yeah, he has
spells.
that too.
He's wait. I don't know if that's like he forgot, but like that is probably he just gave himself a 1 to 2K handicap just on bringing all those spells.
I also don't like the
Secondly,
Is that the Singing Sisters, right? The Terror. That's the Sisters with Terror, but
yeah,
all that really is just a little bit extra leadership on a Witch Elves unit because it's not going to terror out vampires.
well, yeah,
So I,
they'll stick and fight around a little bit more, and they won't run away. But
I just
I
don't.
don't know.
I don't feel it's worth the cost. Um,
I agree with you. I think you're better off with pirates in this matchup.
or even taking Sisters of Slaughter
Corsairs
instead
useless.
of those Witch Elves.
His bolt thrower is deployed very aggressively. But what
Which
you're
I
seeing, so in the matchup I played the against Random Nicks, he deployed like really on the edge here, like in this back corner. We're not seeing that from Shinigami. He's up a little bit more. So the the artilleries are a little bit more in each other's face. I don't know. I
yeah.
still think Shinigami can use this wood, but I guess this is a common play on this map to go close to this back edge in the corner and then use these woods. So that's
I don't
probably I
like the
didn't do
Dark
my
Elves.
homework on this map enough. Yeah, I'm expecting a victory for the Vampire Coast on the like just based on the army
Yeah.
celeste alone. I don't
I don't like his deployment
see it.
either. Like he's got his expensive witch elves at the top of the hill, which is probably the easiest spot to get shot at. Whereas I would put them on the other side, maybe towards the bottom side of the hill, so it's harder to get clean line of shots on them because
Yeah,
they're more expensive than just the Corsair.
yeah. Let's see if he switches the bolt thrower to single shot and starts shooting at the Necrofex. That's what I'm assuming is going to happen. But it's like it's actually does not it's not going to have a lot of time to shoot. These shades should be able to wreck the Necrofex as well. Um,
What is he doing?
no, he's still single shotting into the deckhand mob. I don't know. I don't know what's happening.
Is he gonna try?
It's making me want to cry as a Dark Elf player.
Who else is watching our stream? Or
Uh,
your stream? Oh, Time Lord.
maybe Time Lord. Yeah, probably he's gone back to watch the replay of his match. I think that's what he said he was doing. So it's probably not. Oh, look at these sisters just getting half a unit just died off of one flame from a giant the Necrofex Colossus.
Yeah, see, that's why I wouldn't.
Literally, that was 500 gold from one shot that he just got. Because that unit cost 1,050 gold. Looks like the second
Yeah.
shot missed. I don't know what he's shooting at. Maybe he swapped to the artillery. I mean, I keep shooting those sisters. Is he obstructed? Nah, he's gonna just. Oh, he's gone on to the Blackheart Corsairs. Look at that. Literally every shot is half a unit. 350. That's shooting that is so strong right now. Skullbone Dread Knights are doing okay against Chaff over here, but I guess that's why
He really is not using even that cav he brought effectively. He's abandoned his shades up on that hill. I just don't think that the Dark Elf knows what they're doing.
No, I agree with you. The bolt thrower is gone. I haven't seen the Manticore summon yet. I don't know what Malkith is doing.
He was shooting at using the bolt thrower to shoot zombies in single shot mode.
Okay, well, I mean, in all
And then
fairness, this is supposed to be like a beginner's tournament,
Yeah.
so maybe this is a beginner. Malkith is currently running from the Vampire Captain. He would probably just fight him, especially with the Sorceress of Beast. It looks like that's what he's doing now. I don't know why the Fleet Captain has gone in on Malkith. He had no reason to do that. They were doing completely fine. So maybe a mistake by Shinigami. I don't know what. I am so confused. I mean, I know he has heals, but there was literally no reason to go in on that. Nice, the Ebon Claw have been pulled out. Gunnery Mob are free to shoot. Necrofex Colossus is free to shoot. I guess he's something weird with the animation there. It didn't actually fire. He's just standing there. He's obstructed. Oh, now he's still obstructed. So Shinigami's going to have to reposition it, I think, if he wants to be able to get... Oh,
If he does reposition it though, it'll get great shots if he moves it just a little bit up the hill and then
Yeah.
shoots sideways into their units. He'll
Fleet Captain's reached his healing cap now, but Sorceress of Beast is gone. And Dark Elf Frontline just got run over. I don't know what the Shades are doing. They're playing with some deck mob over here.
There's one of them that are like off on their own in the back corner, like hiding.
They're chilling back here. Shades with dual weapons. Malkith is going to die in here now because he has nothing supporting him. He's going to get fully surrounded and die. And that'll be GG.
Like, this is just not a good.
Yeah. I'm gonna
I'm a
dip.
little disappointed.
Yeah. I'm gonna dip out of this one. I think we saw all we needed to see, and I'm gonna see if I can find another game.
Why? What are we?
All right. What else is going on here? Yeah, I just got a message from Shinigami saying it was an easy game, and I have to agree with him. I don't think he was challenged too much on that one.
No, I don't think he wins at all.
uh, uh, oh,
That was.
so the loser games are going on. Actually, I guess I'm still not. I'm
Ooh.
not excommunicated from the tournament. I got to do one of the loser rounds, I guess.
Um,
Loser of 24. Who's 24? I don't know. I gotta go find 24.
the Battle of the Ages.
Darth Nihilus. Oh my god. It's a Dark Elf player for sure. And Etern.
That's a Star Wars reference.
Yeah. And Eterni. I don't know. Loser or no, I play the maybe I play the loser of Heavenly and Noob for Life? Is that how that works? I guess. So they haven't finished yet.
I would not want to lose to a guy named Noob for Life.
All right. I see what else I can find in here. Twitchy. That would be a good one. Are they live? Nah, game's in progress. I can only join when they're not in progress. Clanky and Prussian Prince, maybe? Game in progress. Excuse me. I just kind of keep trying to dip in and out of lobbies. Game in progress. Game in progress.
Man, I miss playing this game.
Yeah, I've never seen you do a tourney. Alfair, that'd be kind of fun.
I don't. Yeah, I don't like too much competition. I get all worked up, and it's just not fun for me. So I usually, I tend to avoid it.
Let's see what's going on in HW. So he's looks like they're trying to stream the. Wait.
He's ready.
Let's see. What is he showcasing right now? Nothing. It looks like they're all trying to find a lobby to join.
Where are they streaming at on Twitch?
I'll drop a link. He put it in the Druchi server, but I'll hit you up with the link too.
Oh, here it is. I saw it. I was
I see
checking
it.
the My Son's Twitch stream, but they weren't streaming there. So earlier, are they also looking for a lobby to join?
Yeah, I guess they've all started playing, so there's nowhere to there's nowhere to play.
What about Chosen versus Velkov? That would probably be a good one to watch.
Yeah, I can try that.
Or they're watching Amber, it looks like. You could spectate the same one that they're watching. They're watching Mistress Amber, and
Yeah.
Thanks for the commentary there. That was cool.
commentary. Oh, I was watching that game.
Mm-hmm.
Hello.
Who is Sahar? I do not know Sahar.
I am the man who destroyed the Dark Elves.
Ah, Yeah, that
Mhm.
that didn't seem like too difficult of a match for you. We were
What do you
commenting
mean?
on his build before the game even
Yeah.
started.
I think there was a big difference in experience in that matchup.
What do you mean? Elaborate.
Well, he brought every single spell on
He
both
brought
of his classes.
the Regiment of Renowned Witches who have terror against an undead faction who's not gonna terror out.
Yeah, there
but-
was just so many.
But the one that carried the game was the Necrofex anyway.
Dude, did you see that one shot? Literally erased half a unit of Witch Elves.
Yeah,
It was
because they have no
500
armor.
gold for one shot. That unit cost 1,050, I think.
What, the Witch Elves?
The ROR Witch Elves is 1,500. Sorry,
150,
Yeah.
1050.
one's
yeah, so it was-
1050. So you
Okay.
It was ridiculous.
You got 500 gold value off of one shot.
Did
of
you see
course,
these?
it's a fucking flamethrower. What else do you expect?
Yeah. Anyway, it was just
I was gonna.
it was
maybe
painful.
bring
I
the-
was crying inside as a dark elf.
I was
man.
maybe gonna bring the normal one. But I was
Really?
like, wait, it's not used because you guys use
Yeah.
use the range units, the stalk
Yeah.
ones. So I'm like, yeah, why not just bring the?
That was
fucking- But the
He
thing
brought
is,
the
like, how
Regiment
can
of
you-
Renowned
like,
Cap too.
how can you anyway beat the rotting Prometheans anyway? So that's the thing.
Man, I'm surprised you brought the Rotting Prometheans. I think they're a questionable.
Do you know
pick.
how much cost effective they are? The Regiment of Renowned one.
Did they change
He
them?
could-
Because I've never had success with them. But maybe you can persuade me
Like
otherwise. 'cause
they
I'm not a
have,
Vamp
like they
player.
are good against, like example, they have good defending units. When example you come for a rare flank charge with your cab, you know,
Yeah.
you just use them as defending units. And they're armor piercing, armored, and the Regiment Run is a range version as well.
Yeah.
They have a bit of range, so
I
you
just,
don't go wrong with it.
I just think like vamps are never lacking in summons. You can always
But
just
the problem is-
just summon stuff and.
My first game was bullshit. He banned Dwarf and he banned fucking Coast. I'm like, alright. I banned his Dwarf and I banned Chaos. I'm not familiar with Chaos, so that's the thing.
Yeah.
So I played TK against Greenskin. I'm like, alright. But then I
Uh-huh.
saw the army cap, no double bone giants. I'm like, bullshit. Because I usually run 2 bone giants, 1 great bow, and then I use a defensive line. That's it.
Yeah, that'd be
So
tough.
Yeah, because
But
the
bone giants
Khalid,
are,
you know,
bone giants
you
are
know what-
almost like
yeah.
Luminarchs, though. Like I could,
but you
I
know
could
what?
see people being
but
like,
you know what
"That's an
Khalid's
issue."
passive is, right?
Yeah, bust missile shooting, right?
Yeah, correct. So I'm just
Yeah.
placing just wreak havoc. But
yeah, that's
nah.
really strong. I mean, I don't think Tomb Kings are the strongest faction, so like I would.
Oh, I'm fighting
okay to
against
see them, but-
Yusei, who the fuck that is. And that's
What's his watching the stream?
Dwarf,
You know?
Empire, and Vampire Coast.
Uh,
Just cancer factions. What the fuck?
I've got.
Oh, Agony
Mr.
Switches. Okay.
I got Mistress Amber's stream up here, but do you want me to swap over and do yours instead?
What about? Are
Oh, it's
you
fine.
versing Heavenly Crusader? Why Outer?
Maybe, I don't know. I honestly haven't paid it much attention. It said loser of. Oh yeah, I guess I gotta go do a match myself. So, Time Lord can. I don't know. I guess I'll just kill the stream. I'll come back in a bit.
Okay.
Okay.
Or
Yeah, because I'm
maybe
versing Agony
I can
Switches
stream
here.
I can stream mine. I don't care if I get stream sniped.
Oh, this means we get a
Who will
make
stream
some honor.
snipe? Yeah, my friend.
Yeah, I don't care.
I don't think anybody's gonna
I'm
try
not.
to
I'm not
stream
playing only
snipe,
super competitive here.
But okay.
All right,
who's-
it's me versus Agony Twitchy again here.
But you're playing Agony Twitchy right now?
Yeah, I'm gonna be going.
Yo,
versus
Tiger, I hope you win, man. Come on.
Thanks. man.
I suggest you banning Wood Elves and Dark Elves. Just saying. I defeated his Beastman, which is garbage in my experience.
I saw.
He
maybe it
usually play what's it called Wood Elves a lot.
Ah, okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
well, I'll make sure to.
And you're
See
playing
if I
and you're
can
playing
find
a
that
Reeking Mire, so that's the obvious one.
Oh, yeah. Actually.